That makes so much more sense because I would always Google translate it and it would turn out to be husband. I just thought they meant like a really nice guy. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Montana and I was an exchange student in Germany. Today I'm here with German Girl in America, or Felicia, and we are going to be learning German slang and American slang. So I'm going to be teaching Felicia American slang and she's going to be teaching me some German slang. I'm super excited for this video and want to say thank you to Felicia for being willing to film with me. Hope you guys enjoyed this video and thank you again.
All right, let's go back to like the actual youth language. Do you know what an Allmann or Kartoffel is?
Allmann, I know that one, but I can never translate it because it's so, I feel like there's no equivalent. It's like a very German person, but
Yeah.
it's certain things that they do is very Allmann, and there's so many meme accounts like, and I follow some of them, and half the time I understand and half the time I don't.
Yeah. Okay, yes, and like Kartoffel is kind of like the same thing. It's just like an older slang word. So like Deutsche Kartoffel is just, yeah, it's kind of like an insult for a very German person.
Okay, but what would you say is very Allmann? Like, what are some things that are...
You know, like socks with sandals is like a very dumb, stereotypical examples, but that, or like getting up at 6 a.m. when you're on vacation and putting your towel on the lounge chair at the pool to reserve your lounge chair, those kind of things.
I saw that on one of the memes, but I didn't know people actually did that.
Yeah, Germans do that. If you ever like go on vacation in like a European country, in Spain or Greece or somewhere, or Italy, and you see people do that, you just know they're German. Just like the people that are super sunburned are known to be all British. Like, that's a stereotype.
Okay, mine is no cap.
No cap?
Mm-hmm. No, and then cap, like C-A-P, like a cap.
Okay. No, I don't know that one, I don't think.
Really?
No.
That one's
Or
so
like
common.
Maybe in context I would get it, but no.
I'm trying to think of a good sentence. I can't think of a good one, but I'll just give the one that I can think of. It's, she was so pretty, no cap.
Like, no kidding?
Yeah, like, seriously. Or being honest, or...
Yeah.
When someone thinks you're lying, they say, like, cap. So they can say, cap, cap, cap. It means, like, you're lying. That's not true. And then the person will respond and say, no cap, like, I'm being serious, I'm not lying.
Got it.
But that one's so popular.
That one.
And it made the emoji, the cap emoji, really popular for a period of time because everyone would put no, the little no sign, like the, and then the cap emoji.
When was this?
It's still popular now.
Oh, okay, I guess I'm just like, wow, yeah. Maybe I'm super ignorant to it, and I'm just like, I see it and I just don't think about it at all, or I'm not following the right people or like interacting with people who use this. Huh, interesting. Well, I learned something. Again, what learned? Okay, do you know what Bullen are? So, die Bullen sind da vorne. Like, die Bullen kommen, or ich ruf die Bullen.
Boys?
Mhm.
Ich ruf die Bullen. I don't know.
Okay, it's cops.
Oh.
Well, it's technically it's also bulls, like as in the animals.
Oh.
But in like the colloquial way of using it, it's cops. Like I'm calling the cops.
And mine is snatched.
Snatched? Okay, I don't want to like, I definitely have heard this one before. I don't want to say anything wrong and embarrass myself, but I feel like you would use it as in, like, now I'm like really unsure if this is how you use it, but I feel like it's like she snatched as in, like she went crazy. Is that?
I think that I would say no.
No, that's like, feel like maybe that's, can you say someone snapped? You can say that,
Snapped,
right?
yeah.
I think I got it confused with that. No, like this is embarrassing because I know that I should know this and I don't right now.
So Recently, snatched means she's really fit or she looks so good.
That would have been my second guess. Okay, good.
Like
I'm glad that
when you say she's snatched, normally it means they've got a really skinny waist and maybe like a bigger butt and they just look really good. They look like they've been going to the gym. And so you'd say, man, they look snatched. But snatched itself means when you grab something. So if you snatch something, it's when you grab something from someone else, like really quick.
Oh, okay. Good to know. Good to know that one. Let's do dicht sein or breit sein. So like, ich bin dicht or du bist dicht.
Dicht, I know. That's when you're really drunk, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know the second one. What was the second one?
Breit, as in like wide.
Okay.
Or you're wide. Yeah, that kind of means the same thing, but can also, usually dicht is really just when you refer to alcohol, and breit can be anything when you're like intoxicated.
So the reason I know dicht is because our school, our gymnasium, they had this speaker come in and he was like a comedian and he gave this German skit, like a comedy show about doing drugs and drinking and how it was bad for you. But it was I've never experienced anything like it. He literally took his shirt off in the middle of the performance and like threw it at our principal. And I was like, what is this for German culture? But I think
intense.
It was just a very strange experience, but it was funny and it got us out of class.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I would say that wasn't typical German. I've never experienced that. So you knew that one. What's the next one for me?
My next one is an abbreviation, but now it's just a word. It's goat.
Goat?
Goat.
As in like the animal?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I didn't know it was an abbreviation. So like the way I know it is like, you're the goat is like, you're a legend kind of, or I think that's how I know it.
Yeah,
like someone's just really good at something.
I might have said it's not an abbreviation. It's what is it when something stands for another thing? Is that an abbreviation?
Oh, like an acronym?
Yeah, it's an acronym. Okay, sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, disclosure, it's an acronym, not an abbreviation.
But okay, what does it stand for?
Greatest of all time.
Okay, so I was right with that one kind of, right? Okay, that's what I said. Good. I'm proud of myself. Another like actual youth language term is Ehrenmann or Ehrenfrau.
Oh my gosh, I know my friend uses this word, but I never understood what it meant.
Okay, it's really just like a very recent term. So no adult would use this, and it's really just kind of like an appreciation of someone. Like someone did something good, or like someone's good at something, or someone like stood up for someone else. I don't really know I don't think there's a translation for that.
And doesn't the word mean husband or fiance or something?
Oh, Ehemann. That's different. Ehemann means husband, but this is Ehrenmann with an R.
And then without the R, it means husband?
Well, then, so this one is Ehren, and the husband one is just Ehe.
Oh, that makes so much more sense because I would always Google translate it and it would turn out to be husband, and then I just thought they meant like a really nice guy. You probably know this one too. It's a bruh.
Just like bruh.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, bruh?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess that one's like a different version of the word bro, kind of.
Mm-hmm. If you were to translate it into German, which word do you think would be most similar?
Honestly, probably like Alter. But we don't really have a lot of those words. In English, you have like all these different words. Like people say man, bruh, dude. And in German, we kind of only have Alter.
I thought you'd have so many. You have Alter, Oida, Junge.
Okay, well, Alter and Oida is the same, in my opinion. It's just different pronunciation. Yeah, I would probably actually more likely say Oida.
Really?
Personally. Bra also, like, if I ever use bra, like, some of my female friends use that with me, and it's like, you totally use it in an ironic way. And so, like, I would use Oida in kind of like yeah, slightly in an ironic way. You know what a polnischer Abgang or polnischer Abschied is? Or like you can also say, sie hat einen polnischen gemacht.
Ooh.
Like kind of like she's pulled off a Polish one.
I have no clue. Polish one. Polish one. When they said something really honest?
No. Also, that would not be what the stereotype of Polish people is, actually.
Really?
Polnischer Abgang or polnischer Abschied is when you leave a party or like leave a gathering without saying goodbye.
Oh, okay. I think I might have heard that one before.
Yeah, and I've heard that in the US, you actually, I think, call it an Irish goodbye.
Yeah. Is that a very Polish thing, or is it kind of just the stereotype?
Honestly, I have no clue. Well, it could be a Polish thing, and I just don't know about it. The real stereotype about Polish people, and yes, this is a stereotype, this does not mean all Polish people are like that, is that Polish people steal.
Oh.
Yeah, like there's so many jokes about like stolen cars and like, yeah, you'll find your car in Poland next week, or like, you know what it means when someone says derbe.
Derbe.
Or I'll give you another one because it kind of means the same thing if it's used in that context. End, as an E-N-D. And it's used in front of a word.
No.
Let me give you an example. Like, for example, when I was a teenager, we would always say end in front of almost every word. We would say, das ist endcool, du bist ja schon endalt, es ist endspät, es...
Like, so? Just very?
Yeah, exactly. Very. And derbe is kind of like that, but it's even stronger. Like, das ist derbe cool, or... Yeah, I can't really think of a good example. I'm sure, like all people watching this, please put, like, good examples in the comments. Because derbe is, like, even stronger than end, in my opinion.
And is it end, E-N-T or E-N-D?
E-N-D.
End.
But also, like, people would say ends and, like, add an S or, like, make it a Z in the end. This is ends cool.
Ends cool. I've heard, like, mega. Like, they would say, das ist mega.
It's exactly like that.
Oh, I have a question. So, I watched Turkish for Anfänger, and the mom always says Gürkchen, but is that actually used?
No, that's just a very her thing. I've watched that show, and they also made it into, I think, 1 or 2 movies. No, that's just it's supposed to sound super, you know, uncool. Like, extremely uncool. Like, she tries to be cute, but it really just sounds super odd.
I said that to my host sister, and my host sister was like, Montana, you don't use that word.
No. This is like a phrase, or an expression, and it's Blau machen.
To make someone
blau.
sick.
Ich mache heute blau.
To feel bad or sad?
That, like, you would think that, because that's how the word blue is used in English. And this is actually super funny, because there is another expression where we use the color blue in German, and it never means down in German, actually. We have blau machen, and then we have also blau sein. Du bist total blau.
Du bist total blau. Happy? Like the opposite?
No.
I don't know.
Drunk. It's another word for, like, you're really drunk.
Really?
Yeah. And then blau machen, though, is something completely different. Blau machen means that you're skipping work or, like, school.
Oh, okay. Like blowing it off?
If you take a sick day and you're not actually sick.
Okay.
That's blau machen.
Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that video with Felicia. Thank you so much, Felicia, for being willing to film with me and for teaching me a lot of new German words that I never knew before. Hopefully you guys are all staying safe and healthy, and have a great day. Tschüss!